4 a.m. I've been awake for 21 hours. My name is Nick, and I'm a procrastinator. I haven't always been this way. In fact, I used to be a bright, young, energetic boy with hopes, dreams, and aspirations. But those dreams were far in the future, and there were fun times to be had now. I figure I only have one life. Why waste it? And so I succumbed to the allure of video games, movies, drinking, TV, Facebook, working out, hanging out, sports, eating, and naps. All of these things offered instant gratification. I fell prey to the pleasure of now. I let work build up, and I allowed deadlines to creep up on me. Now I'm dealing with the consequences. I'm stuck pulling multiple all-nighters, eating junk food, and consuming way too much caffeine. And let's just say, caffeine doesn't always sit well with me. Researchers explain that procrastinators value the well-being of their current selves over the well-being of their future selves. In other words, past me was a dick. I knew that the appeal of putting off unpleasant tasks until later and kicking some zombie ass couldn't just apply to me. So I went to an expert to find out just how prevalent procrastination on campus is. Unfortunately, the experts at the counseling center couldn't send me on such short notice, so I had to improvise. I went to the most trusted source I know, the internet. 20 minutes of Facebook stalking and 3 YouTube videos later, I happened upon the answer. Dr. William Knaus, an apparently famous psychologist, estimates that 90% of college students procrastinate, and that, of these students, 25% are chronic procrastinators. With so many people procrastinating, it wasn't hard to find somebody who's willing to talk to me about this destructive habit.
I have a very important exam tomorrow. You know this, right?
I do know this.
Okay. I should probably start studying for it.
So, how has procrastination affected your life?
Basically defined my life. To be completely honest, as you can see by the state that I'm in right now. What was the question?
How has procrastination affected your life?
Well, it hasn't really affected it in a negative way because I always get things done. I just wait till it's like the night before, and then I know that if I don't do it, I'm screwed. So that's the motivation I need to get me going. So
There's a saying that if you put everything off until the last minute, then it only takes 1 minute to do the work. Seemed like a valid idea to me, so I decided to try it out firsthand. I have a 5-page paper due today. Let's see how this goes. Guess that doesn't always work. 1 minute's not enough time for everything. After some additional research, I found that besides missing deadlines, procrastination can lead to heavy late semester stress, lower grades, more symptoms of illness, higher anxiety, higher depression, dejection, lower self-esteem, increased tension, exhaustion, and more. There are some things you can do to help you overcome procrastination. For instance, you can divide tasks into smaller pieces that make it more manageable. You can also ask for help. Most TAs and professors are more than willing to make arrangements
just to help you succeed. You can impose an earlier deadline on yourself so that you do not procrastinate in the long run. Also, try to do the most difficult or unpleasant task first. That way you don't have to deal with the dread of it hanging over your head. Find yourself a reward. Say if you do this amount of work, you'll get to play video games for an hour or something. Find something that you want to do, something that makes doing the work worthwhile. It is possible to overcome procrastination. You just have to stop putting it off.